Hey, how you doing, my man?
Welcome back, dude.
Welcome. Yeah, man. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. How are you doing, man? Had a good sleep?
Oh my God. So, took those pictures and sent them to you while I was at the
Yeah.
restaurant. Well, I was drinking these big beers. They're like in a big glass, you know.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
two of my sons were there, and so we were, and a bunch of other people, and we were all drinking and stuff. So we get home, and I felt pretty good. I felt pretty relaxed. Man, once I sat down, and I had texted you like, "Hey, man, I just got home, whatever." So
yeah.
I sat down, I was waiting, and man, like 2 minutes, I was out, and
Yeah.
I just woke up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" uh,
Hey, can happen, man. When you have a good meal, a good drink,
right?
I can't complain. I had
Yeah,
the same with my friends.
it was a nice restaurant, a Italian restaurant. So like, we had all
Ooh.
these different foods and stuff. It was really good.
Yeah.
So
All
what did you do?
right.
You were at was this
Yeah,
you
at
were at your
Grand's
family's?
at my grand's party. Yeah, she's
Mm,
turning 89 fucking today. So
damn.
and she wanted the whole family to be together. And it's
Yeah.
been a really long time since our family came to each other.
Yeah.
So and I went there, man. I had a couple of beers, but I don't really drink that much. So I
Yeah.
just had a couple of beers, man, and being in the sun, fucking damn, already got tipsy. So yeah, man. Now it's all going good now.
Yeah.
But like a couple of fucking minutes ago, man, I was pretty wasted, man.
I know when you texted me that, I was like, "Hey, no worries because I'm still at the restaurant." So we were stuck. So the ceremony they have. So the one family we went to see or whatever. It's actually my son's girlfriend, her two kids. So
All right, okay,
her sons is 11, and he went through. They're Catholic, so he went through his first communion. Do you guys know?
all
Do you
right.
guys do that?
Yeah, we have the same here. Yeah,
Okay. So
that's,
he did that.
that's
So we
pretty
went.
nice.
Well, it was a pretty long ceremony, and then
Yeah,
there was a ton of people. Man, it was packed at the church. So we went to leave, and I'm looking at the time like, man, I should be good, but we get out of there. There was so much traffic. All the cars trying to get out and everything, and then the place we went to eat was downtown, which is about like 30 minutes or so, and it was packed down there because it was really nice out today. Sunday, everyone's downtown walking
yeah.
around and shit. So anyway, man, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be out here so late, dude. so, oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm still up, so it's all good, man.
I'm so glad, dude. It's got to be late there for you. So I'm glad you're still.
Right now it's about 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's like
Hmm.
about nighttime now. Most people go to sleep now, but yeah,
Right.
I'm still up. I'm still here.
Yeah, you look wide awake, man. That's good.
Yeah,
I'll wake
because I
up here
was
in a
taking
minute once
breath
I get.
earlier. So I've been drinking Monster the whole time, man, to get
Oh shit!
myself awake. Man.
What
Yeah,
what kind is what flavor is that? I haven't seen that one.
chaotic.
Oh
It's pretty good, man. It's like those, kind of fruit taste that are all in the wilds that not many people like get
yeah.
access to. Those kind of flavors, this kind of monstrous. So pretty good,
This
man. I like.
the one I had that I normally get or sometimes get that I had yesterday or Friday for work is this one here. The
Oh yeah, yeah. The Zero Ultimate,
Zero Ultra.
Ultra, the Zero Ultra. That's like without
Yeah.
sugar. This
Yeah,
is the
without
same,
sugar.
like without sugar.
Right.
I think so. Maybe not. Maybe nine. No, no. Mine is not without sugar. It's just only vitamin B in it, but because
Oh
it's
yeah,
most
it
of
says juiced. Yeah.
yeah, because it's most of it is fruit and then fucking a bunch of fucking sugar in it, like Monster
Yeah,
always does.
I know. Well, yeah, I got those. The that one, and then the other one that's a zero. It's a the like damn, what is it called? Iced tea or
You ready?
lemon tea or something? The lemon.
Yeah, I think the red one, the lemon, like water lemon kind of taste.
No, no, that one I've tried. I don't like that one, man. That's like we. It's
Like that
too.
one?
No, no. I like the one that's yellow. It's like lemonade kind of, lemon
Yeah,
tea.
the golden one, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the new one, the new one. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
saw a
pretty
couple new
good.
ones too, but
This one I like really too, man. Like the mule.
oh, it's
You
oh
ever
I
taste that?
no.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
the
I'll have
mule.
to check that out. Okay.
Dude, that this one is like those kind of candies like they call like the little noses that look like a little
Oh,
nose.
um,
Those little candies.
the candy corn
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well,
has
it
like a
tastes kind of like
looks
that.
like a little triangle.
Yeah, like a purple triangle, so to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it tastes kind of like that candy. So it's not really bad, but it's pretty good too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's wild. Well, man, we were supposed to do something like this. Was it last weekend?
Yeah, last week. No, I think 2 weeks ago,
Oh
actually, man.
shit.
Like,
Jesus.
yeah, because I skipped it because I had something to do, and then you had your Mother's Day, I think it
Yep.
was.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we replaced it to this weekend, so it's pretty much been 2 weeks, man. Yeah,
Well, there was that same day. Let's see. The one of the days, I was supposed to do another one with a guy, a different guy,
yeah,
and it was I had to tell him same thing with you, and I was like, man, my two of my sons just showed up with their families, and we didn't know they were coming over, so I told him same. We haven't rescheduled yet, but I had to
yeah.
cancel on him too. I felt bad doing that. Normally on Sundays we don't have anything, so today my wife was like, well, why did you schedule a podcast when you knew we were going to this thing? I said, I scheduled this podcast like last week when uh, before you guys told me about this thing on Sunday.
Yeah.
So they just told me like 3 days ago that we're going to this thing, and then I was like, well, we should be done and back by the time. No, it took forever.
Hey, that's family stuff, man. But man, family comes first.
Oh, yeah, it was good. We had a good time. It was nice. And yesterday, we actually helped my oldest son move. He bought a house and moved in yesterday. So we helped him.
Nice.
So he moved out to like this place. The house he bought is like out in the country, man. Like there's nothing around. Okay, there's like
Nice,
I mean
man.
there's a house here and a house over here, but it's all like country. It's all open fields and yeah,
The peace, the peace
re-
and quiet.
yeah, it's really quiet.
Dude, that's kind of how I want to live, man. Like, that's the future goal I'm pretty much going towards.
Yeah,
Like, what your son is pretty much living now. I'm going for that quietness, man. The peace and quiet is like something special.
he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah,
So he had this. They actually don't have like good internet out there because it's so
yeah.
far out. So he had to get this satellite internet that's like real shitty. So and he plays video games a lot. So we're all laughing like, telling him, "What the hell are you gonna do now?" He's like, "I don't know. Maybe I'll start reading some books or something." Yeah.
Yeah, something like that will change you, man. You start doing new
Right.
things. You're going out for a walk more because you're living in the open nature, so you can
Yep.
see more stuff that's pretty much more prettier than a TV screen.
Right.
So yeah, man, that's why, man. I kind of love the nature too. I'm living in a city now, but I'm pretty much want to go towards the nature. Nature is pretty much the most beautiful thing in the world, and
Yeah.
we, yeah. So yeah,
Do you
I
guys
think,
have like? Do you have a park like some kind of
yeah, we have a
nature
park you
park
can walk
close to
by.
you
Yeah,
guys? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We have a nature park with some animals in it and stuff, or
Oh,
we
cool.
can do like some pure like gym, kind of stuff. So you can do some pull ups and dips
Mm.
and that kind of stuff. So, but for the rest, it's not that really big, but like it's a nature. But we're pretty close to other like borderlines that have pretty much nice nature. and there you can pretty much do long walks, but it's like
Mm,
10 minutes of like far away, so it's not really that far.
yeah.
So yeah, it's like this country is all like been pushed together really tight, so you don't have to
Yeah.
travel really far to do some stuff.
Okay.
So, but there's not a lot of nature here. There's more city and
Uh,
buildings than nature here. Yeah.
right. What you been up to, man? You got now we did a podcast a couple months ago, and we were talking about your Instagram and all your training and tactic stuff.
Yeah.
And
True.
recently, you had something new you had made. Your a new patch. Is that right?
Yes, I did. I made my first designs of the Baba Tactics custom design patches, and I made the Baba Yagas. They're called the Gilly Mission ones, and I made the Swamp Witch and the Woodland Witch. So I made two styles, and I got 50 of each, so total in 100 in total. And I'm selling them worldwide. They're limited edition, so I already sold a few of them. There are a lot of people that want them. Some people like because I'm living in Europe and other people live in different countries. The price sometimes is a little bit high for people,
Yeah.
but pretty much they're limited edition. And I got this one, and this one is the Woodland Witch. I don't know if you can see
Okay.
it really sharp.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of light. Let me just
Oh,
get some
there you
more
go.
light up here. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
better.
So that's the Woodland Witch because it has like OD, and then it has a brown ghillie suit with green leaves on them.
Right.
And this one is pretty much made for the guys who like to like hang out in the woods. For the snipers out there, it has some nods on his head.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's fully customized. It's one of my first editions, my first custom designs, and I want to do some more in the future. But first, I gotta sell these before I can do the next ones, because it costs money. So I gotta
Sure.
make mine make more. And this one is the Swamp Witch. So I made this one with the green gilly and brown leaves because it's more like into the swamps and more like the jungle style. So
Yeah.
for the guys who would wear more like a woodland green ghillie suit, then this is pretty much the style you want for it. So I think about pretty much every player, every style of player, because everybody's different. And so I made two colors of them to make them limited
Okay.
edition. So there's 50
Oh
of
yeah.
each. So yeah, and I've been
Nice.
trying.
Where
This is something I've been. Say again.
where could like how does somebody buy them? Do you do them on your Instagram?
Uh, you can just get them through my Instagram or just email me by contacting me through my Instagram for my email.
Okay.
So, and they're for now they're 24 euro each. But it depends on which country you're from. That can be talked about the shipping because I don't want to be a douche and asking a lot of money.
Yeah.
So the shipping can always be talked about. Like if I have to ship them all the way other side of the country, that's going to be a lot of shipping. So then I will pay the half of it from my own pocket. So
Right.
about
24
like
euros.
somewhere around $25 to $26, I think it is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because European is I think more expensive than dollars. I think dollars is cheaper than euros.
Yeah. So 24 euros is yeah, it's almost the same. Okay. It's almost exactly the same. It's 24.98.
Oh,
So for American dollars.
oh
So
yeah,
that's like
there
a
you go.
one
There
dollar
you go.
difference. Right. So 25
Mm,
bucks for
yep.
okay. Oh yeah. Let's get this back to
Like
grid.
you guys, if you're from the States and you want a patch like these, I
Yeah.
will take I will pay the half of the shipping from my own
Mm,
pocket just because you guys from the States could collect one of these.
yeah. Yeah, I'll need to go on there and order one. I didn't
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to see what, how you get them because when you and I talked the first time or, just like last weekend, just,
Yeah.
chatted, I was wondering where to get those on. Did you get them on your
Yeah, because
Instagram?
like normally I work with a guy from the States, but since he shipped them straight from the company that those were print from, state towards me, they weren't in the States, so I couldn't leave some behind in the States, or else he could
No.
get them on his fucking profile.
Gotcha.
But he got them straight shipped up towards me, so they all 100 came here. So now I have to ship them all the way back to the States if you want one. But
Right.
I will, yeah, I will come with the shipping price. I will pay half of it out of
Yeah.
my own pocket because it's, kind of a bummer that I couldn't leave some behind in the States.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what it is. Shipping. So it looks like a regular envelope. Yeah, it's less than $20, but a regular uh
Yeah,
like a
normal
padded
envelope size.
envelope. Right. Like one of these. Like one of these would be like less than $20. But
Yeah,
the other ones that are like the kind they have a little bit bigger, I guess, an international shipping kind of envelope or a padded one is like 28. So it's not terrible. I mean, dude, um, I sent a small. What did I send? A box. It's a box like this. I don't know, 10 by 12 or something.
yeah.
It was like $42. I sent it to another country. That was just a couple months ago. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just, you know,
Kind of went off my screen. Ah, there you
hmm,
are. I see you again.
yeah, it's lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what else you been up to, man? You designed the patch. Did you? How did you find somebody
Yeah.
to design your patch? Did you do the
Because
drawing, or did you already have an idea in your head?
I had the ideas in my head. Like, I still have now 35 ideas waiting to be designed, but like, I
Yeah.
don't have the money to like make them all 35 at once.
Right.
So that's why I'm doing them like part by part. So I'm making the first design. I'm gonna sell them when they're almost sold out, and I have enough money to make the next one. And then I will do the next design. And I kind of want to build that up to something in the future to make my own custom designs. For shirts, for hats, and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it will all be more into the in the world of like all around. So I don't want to be like specific for airsoft or military style. I
Mm,
kind of want to do it in the all around world for the
gotcha.
anime fans, the movie character fans, and that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you into
So I got
anime? Do you watch anime?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I watch
Oh yeah.
anime. It's the
Okay.
like the fucking yeah. I'm like, to be honest, man. I'm turning 31 years old today. No, no,
Oh.
like in a few days, like the
Oh.
22nd of May, I'm
Happy
turning
birthday.
31. Yeah, I was like
Okay.
fucking right there. But like the 22nd of May, I will be. It's my birthday, and I will turn 31 years old. And I still watch anime because some animes are like, if you watch them, like some are good for like the more like the younger children.
Yeah.
But if I watch some anime, it's like these are not made for children. These are like fully made for grown up people like me and you, because it's
Yeah.
like so savage. Like some battles you see, or like people's head being cut off and just the blood that you see splattered. It's just like, this is not for children. This is not
Right.
made for children. And so yeah, I'm always down to watch anime, because all pretty much all my friends watch anime or some character fucking figures or that kind of stuff. So I'm always open to new stuff. So yeah.
Hell yeah. That's cool. Now, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite show?
Favorite anime that I like to watch is the moment that I'm watching now is like Tokyo Revenge. It's like pretty much like it goes about gangs of like in Tokyo, but like back in the days when it all started up with like the biker gangs in Tokyo. And they're like a bunch of young dudes, fighting for your territory, for Tokyo, who is the boss of Tokyo, and that kind of stuff. Because
Yeah.
it shows a little bit about the history of Tokyo, how the bikers were building their crews and having their fights and that kind of meetings and stuff. So you learn a little bit of history, but in an animated version. So, and that's pretty badass, because like if you see like how those guys go like bare knuckle fights and stuff, those are like legit fucking nice scenes, man. Like I'm always amazed by those scenes.
That's cool. What's it called again?
Tokyo Revenge.
Okay.
And the crazy part about that fucking anime is actually there is a dude that actually pretty much lives in the future, and he goes back into the past to change the future. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's actually like traveling in back in time to change the future that he is living in right now.
Yeah.
It's a crazy anime, man. You have to watch it. If you're a kind of guy that loves anime, that's a serious one to watch. That's a good one.
So is that it right there?
Hold on, let me tap on the screen.
Yeah. Watch the stream there.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
You can already see they're like all like street gang boys, the one with the tattoo on his head, like they're all fighters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't heard of this one. Okay, but I mean, I'm not really experienced in anime. I had a friend
Yeah.
years ago. He was big into anime, and he said he was talking about it. He said, "You ever heard of Afro Samurai?" I'm like, "Afro Samurai? What is that?"
Oh, that's a good
Dude,
one too.
that was a good one. That's the first one I watched. That was good.
Really a good one. Do you
Yeah,
know
that's cool.
Cowboy Bebop? Do you know that one?
Yes, I have heard of that one too because my son-in-law and my youngest daughter just got married a few months ago. So the guy she married is huge into anime, and I think that's
Yeah.
one of the ones that they watch a lot.
Yeah, because it's like a sort of like an American as a CIA agent, and he works like, but he has like special abilities and that kind of stuff. It's really good, man.
Yeah,
Like the fighting scenes that are in Cowboy Bebop are pretty much like epic as fuck as you can get. Yeah,
yeah, I've
that's the
seen this
one.
one.
Cowboy
Yep.
Bebop. Have you ever seen the anime about a chick with two pistols like Black Lagoon?
Uh.
You have to if you're about a gun freak and you like sexy babes that shooting guns, Black Lagoon is really something for you then, man. It's
Let's
like the
check it out.
most badass fucking chick you can ever think about, like actually made in an anime character. It's like a sort of like a Tom Prater, but then more in a savage way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Black Lagoon. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all about guns shooting up and like it's sort of like they're sort of like a contractor group that does like payments for missions, missions
Yeah,
for money.
assassinations. Yeah.
Yes, that kind of stuff and contracts
Hmm.
and that kind of stuff, bringing packages and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking with the one the podcast that came out. Was it last week? Well, anyway, she's big into anime as well. She was telling me about it. She actually does 3D printing, and
Oh,
she,
sick.
you know, what I'm talking about Senity.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw the thingy. I saw the stream on
yeah,
YouTube podcast. Yeah.
she printed like her, a stock for M4 with a heart cut out in it.
Yeah, she built her own 3D printed stuff like her grip and that kind of stuff.
Yep, yep.
Yes, yes, I seen it.
Well, on that one, she actually had a pistol, an airsoft version of a pistol that's in one of these animes that she likes to watch, and it was all pink, and it looked cool as hell.
Or is it all pink? Girls always
Right.
go pink.
Yeah, man, it was pretty cool. But I have to go listen to that again because I can't remember the name of the anime. So I'm always
Yeah,
looking for new stuff to learn. I haven't really seen very many
I'm gonna
anime.
double check the stream later on your YouTube, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
just check it out. It's like, yeah, if she tells the anime in her stuff, then I can pretty much check it out too.
right. Yeah, you can see which one. I bet you've probably heard of it. I'm sure.
Probably, I've seen a lot of them, so
So do you like movies as well? Are you?
yeah, I like movies. Hell yeah, I
Oh,
like
okay.
movies. Yeah, I'm pretty much the guy that not goes out and party. I'm pretty much the guy that stays home, eats pizza, and watches a couple of movies or TV shows, that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah. What's the latest movie you've seen that was good?
The latest movie I've seen that was really good that find really impressive was Internals. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet.
That sounds really familiar.
Marvel movie, but it's like with
Okay.
heroes that are not actually heroes from the Marvel. They're like actually from the universe, so to say.
Yeah, I haven't
So
seen
they're
that.
people who sort of like created the universe or helped create the universe. So the world that we are living in now. And
Yeah.
it's a really good movie. It's with Angelina Jolie and that kind of stuff. So it's really famous characters, and it's
Okay.
really good. Yeah, it's really good. You gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
I'll have to check that out.
And
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
the other movie that I find lately really good is Morbius. I don't know if you see Morbius yet. From also from
Mm-mm.
Marvel, the vampire human.
No, I
Morbius
haven't
is
seen that
one
one.
of the. Oh man, you gotta check that one out.
I'll have to
It's
check
about
that out.
it's about a doctor that has like a blood disease, and he tries to like find a cure for that disease, and then he tries to experiment himself with fucking like vampire bats, and then he inject himself with that kind of stuff, and he turns in like this human vampire, and he needs to consume human blood to stay alive. It's crazy. It's really a good movie. I'm not
That
gonna say
sounds.
more because it's that good of a movie. I'm fucking really spoiling too much.
Yeah, no spoilers. I'll
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'll have to check that out. Both of those. I haven't heard any either of those. Or I mean, heard of internals, but not the other one. But the one we watched, Uncharted. You know, the one that's based on the video game.
Yeah, with Tom Hardy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really good. I liked it. But I mean, I love that show,
Tom-
or I love that game.
I think it's Tom Holland, not Tom Hardy. Tom Holland, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I've
Mark
seen it
Wahlberg.
too. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, the punched up guy, the book dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
From No Pain, No Gain with The Rock in that kind of
Yep.
movie. You know that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Good
was
one.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Real.
Oh yeah. Well, we just watched that. I actually last week, or a week, like 10 days ago, I went to my wife and I went to a Megadeth concert. We went to a concert and we saw a bunch of rock bands, and there was Megadeth, uh, In Flames, which I had never heard of, Trivium, which I like that. I've seen them in concert before, and then Lamb of God. These are all like heavy metal bands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we went to see that concert on a Wednesday night, last Wednesday. So we get home. We took a taxi there, like an Uber there and back. We get home drunk as hell. So when I get in bed, I'm like, I turn the TV on, and I don't remember doing this, okay, but I bought
Yeah.
I bought the Uncharted movie. So the next day, I look at my phone. I'm like, what the hell is this charge for? I don't remember watching anything last night. So I bought this movie. I mean, it was fine because at least it didn't go to waste. We can watch it again or whatever, since I own it. But so anyway, so I bought that just apparently when I was drunk. So we uh, we watched it this past weekend when my kids came over. So, but yeah, it was good too.
All
Now,
right.
have you ever played that game?
I played the game, yeah. I played a lot of like games like it because I like shooters. Everything that has
Right.
to do with shooting in a game, I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Down to try it in the least way.
So in Uncharted, you do it's a really good story, obviously.
Yeah, yes,
So and you're kind of working with your your buddy there throughout the game. Well, then there was another movie or another game that came out a couple years, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, called No Way Out. Man, this thing
oh,
was so good, bro.
yeah, yeah. You can play it with two people on a split screen,
Right.
right? Because you
Yes.
have to work together to get out of the jail. Is it that
Yep.
game?
Yep.
Yeah, I played it with a buddy of mine. My neighbor upstairs, he had an
Yeah.
Xbox and he had it on his Xbox, and we played it together. It's so fucking it's
Dude,
awesome.
that was
Yeah,
so fun. It reminded me when we started playing, me and my friend, it reminded me of how Uncharted played, like kind of similar with the climbing and the, figuring out these puzzles and shit.
yeah, yeah. Because Uncharted is all about puzzles, man. Like if you
Hmm.
fucking walk past it, you like you have to walk all the way back, and then it's 10 times as hard to find that fucking clue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Have you played the first one, and the second one from
Oh yeah.
Uncharted?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Because I
Yeah,
like the
we,
part where you have to like drive with the car.
yep.
Part with car in Uncharted 2, like you have to drive away from that fucking like armored fucking vehicle that's trying to kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are they're great stories. And in fact, I met uh, so years ago when we first moved here to South Carolina. I actually used to work um, at a video game store called GameStop.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys have them over
okay.
there.
Now we have
So
like Game Mania. Yeah.
gotcha. So they GameStop's pretty big, you know, company or whatever. So yeah, I got a chance. We used to go. I was a manager of this GameStop store for like 3 years. So every year they would send us to the GameStop Managers Conference in Las Vegas. So we went to
Damn.
Las Vegas and we would meet a lot of people that were in the video games or did the voice acting. Like we met the guy that did the voice for Mario. The oh, it's
Oh, sick.
Mario. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And Luigi.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
totally did not look like who he's an older guy, had all white hair and stuff, and he was doing the voice stuff, but anyway, and he told the story about um, how he got picked for being the voice for that. But anyway, we got to meet a bunch of these people. I met the guy that does the voice of Nathan Drake in the game in Uncharted. So
Ooh,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
that's nice.
Yeah.
You got an autograph from the dude?
No, not that one. No, we got.
Uh,
Yeah, I just no. He was. But there was a handful of people like that at these conferences. It was really cool because you get to see and learn about like behind the scenes stuff, like with the game developers. It was pretty cool.
yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty sick. They show you pretty much everything out there, probably. Like how the game
right.
is made, how to do the fucking voice recordings and that kind of
That
stuff.
and then they're always and they do like the big reveals. So they would show us stuff like new games that had not even been announced yet. You know, so it was pretty cool.
So the pre-trailers that actually were meant for us to show, you already saw like months before they were pretty much put out there.
Exactly.
That's that's sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. So what games are you playing now? Are you on like Call of Duty
Uh,
or
Now at the moment, I'm not playing a lot of games. Pretty much, I just play when I'm at a friend's house because, like, I sold my Xbox because I'm pretty much busy with all the other stuff that I'm
right?
trying to figure out for myself. Because, like, me back in the time, I was always a guy that was waking up, put my Xbox on, playing some games, and pretty much doing nothing for the rest of the day. Unless
Yeah.
it was Airsoft and that kind of stuff, then I was doing that. So, but now I'm pretty much more focused on what I want to base in the future.
Mhm.
So I kind of give up gaming for now until I got all my shit together, and then I would buy myself a console. But if I would play console again, because I pretty much always play Xbox, because my most friends are on Xbox console,
Yeah.
and we would play Insurgency Sandstorm. Normally it was only a PC game, and then
Yep.
it came out for console because we've been playing it now on console. And I really like that game because it's really, you have to play it tactical. You cannot play it like Call of Duty. You have to rush in and that kind of stuff because you pretty much die if you rush like Call of Duty. So I like those military simulation games that you really have to work as a team and then, capture the objective and that kind of
Right.
stuff. But I hope, because like in the PC version, you have the ISMC mod. And the ISMC mod, you can pretty much get all the optics and flashlights and lasers that you have in this timeline. You
Mhm.
can find on the game and build your own rifle like the way you want to. So you can pretty much build the rifle that you have in your own house in a video game.
Yeah.
And on the console, they don't have the ISMC mod yet, so that's where we're pretty much waiting for, hoping that the ISMC mod will soon come to console. But that's all about the developers and the choice of the developers,
Right.
you know. But
Yeah,
there's
for
been a
sure.
lot of yeah, there's been a lot of questions like on YouTube and that kind of stuff from all the guys that hoping that the ISMC will come to console. So we're keeping our hopes up and trying to pray to God. you know.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
but if I would be like going on PC, I think the most games that I would play on PC is like that Ground Branch. I don't know if you heard of that game before.
No,
on PC? Well, Ground Branch is also a military simulated game that I really like. It's very tactical. You can position yourself in high ready, low ready, mid ready. So it goes very, very far in the technical world, so to say. So you really
right.
have to be smart and that kind of stuff. And then the other game on PC that I really like is Escape from Tarkov.
Oh yeah,
The most famous game pretty much out there now on first person
yeah,
shooters on PC. And just the way the mechanics work of the bullets, the different bullets like hollow points, black tips, green tips, you all have it in the game. So you really have to
right.
choose which ammo you're taking because you have guys in the game that maybe are wearing the level 1 armor because they're just level like 4 or 5. And then
Yeah,
you have guys that are high level and then wearing almost all full gear fucking level 4 armor. So you have to shoot these guys way more than you have to shoot the level fucking 3 armor guy,
right.
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, I played that.
And
It's a lot of fun.
yeah, dude, and that's what I'm really like about those games because you really like you learn the mechanics of how the weapons and how the ammunition works on different type of fucking armor and that kind of stuff because you
Right.
really have to like focus in the game to really learn from the game to really play better at the game. Because if you don't learn from Tarkov, you're pretty much going to die every round and just going to lose your loot, every time.
Right.
And that's what Tarkov is all about. It's pretty much using your brain to play smart and not, just go in there and trying to shoot people because that's not what the game is about. The game
Yeah.
is all about using your brain and see that you stay alive and get loot and get back out alive so you can make money to get better equipment. And I like those
Exactly.
kind of games. The thinking games are pretty much what I like. Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, what else you got planned for your airsoft stuff?
For my Astro stuff, I really want to start working at my YouTube channel. So I really want to, because I only play like with gas blowback rifles. I
Yeah.
just like bought one third one yesterday, but I bought it secondhand and then I repainted it yesterday, got it all freshened up. So it's pretty much looking new. Did I have it somewhere here? Yeah, I got it here.
There
So
you go.
this one is the new one. It's KWA MacBull edition.
Oh,
So
that's
it
nice.
has
Yeah.
all the PTS. So I filled it up with red. I repainted it in black because it was like all damaged up and scratched because I bought it secondhand from somebody else.
Yeah.
So I repainted it in black and made it all like new.
Oh, that looks cool, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. CQB MK18 gas blowback rifle. 'Cause I just love that sound, man. That's the best sound you can have from an airsoft gun. So like, come on, can't get any better. And I got three of these now, because I switched pretty much because like normally this one had a 14.5 inch barrel, and I had another one that had like a 10-inch barrel, and I actually switched the barrels because this now has a fully MK18 size build, and
Yeah.
then the barrel actually had the MK18. Now I put in my shorty, and now I have a 14.5 assault rifle built, like more like those gun range built kind of guns.
Right.
So yeah. So I've been working on some kind of project. I still got some equipment. I bought a new chest rig recently too. So I've
Nice.
been trying to build some more up and I want to get some more pictures done with some, equipment. I got some more ideas for helping people in the future in airsoft that has kind of back problems because I didn't know if you've seen the new video about people that have a really bad back that I
Mm-mm.
gave some tips on how to
Oh,
use
okay.
your techniques to like put less weight or less, restriction on the
Right.
back.
That's right.
So, yeah, and that's kind of the thing that I'm still working on and figuring out because I'm trying to see like what works for me, so what will work for the people, and it's
Right.
kind of possible to see before I make a video, because like it's not always simple to explain for me because like I'm still European,
Sure.
I'm Dutch
Yeah, you're still.
from countries, and some
Yeah.
English words are not always that easy for me, so yeah, I have to like find a way so I can translate it to you guys so you can understand it. And that's
Right.
pretty difficult for me sometimes. So yeah, but I'm working my way there. We're gonna get there.
Hell yeah. Awesome, man. Well, it's been great talking with you again and seeing your new patch. And so tell everybody again where they can find you and find your patch and how to get it.
They can find my patches at Baba Tactics on Instagram, or you can mail me in the PMs of Baba Tactics on my Instagram for my email, and then I will respond on the emails for the patches.
Okay.
And I will do it as quickly as possible, as fast as I can, because I pretty much got not like a lot of doing on my hand right now, so I will be responding pretty fast on the emails and that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you, bro. Glad we got to get on here.
Super. Yeah, dude. After 2 weeks of
I
trying to
know.
communicate with each other.
I know. I know. Well, you have a good night, bro.
Yeah, same
I'll
to
talk to you
you,
next
man.
time. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. For
All
sure.
right.
Peace out,
Peace.
bro.